What's up guys, Cut Protagonist here. Are you perhaps joining your first ever tournament? Are you an experienced player looking to get better at the game? So today I'll be giving you 4 tips on how you can improve yourself during big events or tournaments. So this is mostly based on my personal experience and what I've gone through throughout my years in the Busho event and Yu-Gi-Oh times. So I'll be giving 4 tips on how you can improve yourself so that you can get ready and better prepare yourself for the actual tournament, which is actually very stressful if you do not prepare well. So for those of you guys who have been messaging me on how you guys can prepare yourselves, this is basically Car Expo. So if you guys see me there, just be sure to say hi. I may not look the friendliest guy ever, but just say hi. I appreciate it because I love you guys. So yeah, Car Expo is up tomorrow, and it's probably too late for me to pop this video, but hopefully you guys can actually watch it before you guys join the tournament and face off with me. Just kidding. So the first point to take note is practice. So basically, if you're going to join a big tournament, I'm going to tell you guys honestly that if you have been practicing a lot with your friends or local tournaments, you're definitely going to be very, very well prepared in a big event like this, because most of the time, the more you use your deck, the more comfortable you get with your deck, and you know when to stop certain combos against certain decks or to guard. So this is a very, very important point. This is why I put it as number 1, because it's the very first thing that you have to master if you're going to go for a big. If you want to get a piece of paper by Bushiroad. Yeah. So yeah, that's the first thing you gotta practice, because I'm very sure that you guys are very good players, very good card fighters. I mean, my math is really bad. I actually got better because I actually practiced a lot. And to be completely honest, Vanguard as a Japanese card game, it is not the easiest thing, I gotta admit, because if you're playing Japanese, you have to memorize a lot of effects. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the card games that take up so much of my brain cells and that I probably gone stupid for other things. So if you're playing Japanese, please remember to memorize the effects, because there are a lot of people waiting to DQ you. DQ is another problem in tournaments because it is a way to snag wins sometimes, but I'm not going to go through that because that's not very nice, of course, unless it's very desperate. So, and also, or unless you don't really like that person. Yeah. Alright, so first, practice. Second part I'd like to go through is equipment. So as I can say, as I've mentioned previously, in my other gears, I think my Vanguard gears video, which teaches you how you could sleeve your decks and stuff, or your deck boxes. Yes, gear is very, very important. Yes, first thing to note is your deck must have 50 of the same sleeve. 50 of same sleeve, and you have to make sure that your sleeves are not damaged, because I believe before every single tournament there will be a deck check to check whether your sleeves has been damaged or torn, because some people cheat by making sure their sleeves, like some of them, if it's more damage, they put it as a trigger, I guess. So yeah, so make sure you use sleeves that are undamaged, otherwise the judge will ask you to bring an extra sleeve to change at the spot. So it is very problematic. So but however, there are actually card shops around tournament areas most of the time, so you should be fine. So yeah, that brings me to the next thing. Your G units, your G Guardians must also be the same sleeve. So yeah, just another thing to note. Alright, there are a few things that you cannot bring, although I don't know why they made this rule. One thing is dices. Yes, big events, you are not allowed to use dices. I don't know why. They say apparently it gives you the advantage. Yeah, I don't know. It gives you an advantage. And another thing they can't use is playmats. So unfortunately, I won't be bringing my playmat. You cannot bring playmats and use them in tournaments because it gives you advantage. I don't know. Don't ask me why. It gives you advantage apparently. So yeah. But I suggest you still bring these things in case they actually want to change the rule, because I feel that with now what Vanguard is, you definitely got to do a lot of counting without dices. So just bring your dice. Do not worry. I mean, even if you're not playing a tournament, you still can play your friends using dices. So definitely stock yourself up with dice for now. Alright. Next is one very, very small equipment that I sometimes fail to bring and I regret a lot, is bringing a stupid pen. Yes. For Busho events, you're required to register your deck list on a piece of paper and then hand it up to them. So most of the time, if you didn't bring a pen, good luck sharing one pen among 5 or 10 people, because that's what's gonna be. They used to provide pen, but sometimes they fail to provide pens. So just bring your own pen, and you'll save your life or save your friend's life if you didn't bring a pen. So bring a pen. Bring a pen that works. Alright, one very obvious thing to bring is, of course, your money. You better make sure you bring extra cash in addition to your standard money, because sometimes you might be asked to change sleeves or change sleeves in the middle of a tournament, and that money might actually save your life, especially outer layers. Alright. So the next thing I'm going to go through is get really comfortable at the place. That's the third point. The third point is you got to get comfortable at the place. To be honest, I know a lot. I play against a lot of players in big events, and I know they actually feel very, very stressed out and very tense. So that is why you have to cover point 1 and 2 in order to successfully counter point 3, which is the get comfortable. Because if you were to mess up and forget to bring anything, you might panic, and that might actually affect your performance in the game. So it's very important to stay calm during a tournament and just have fun, because to be completely honest, Vanguard as a game is more of a luck-based game. So if you check that crit trigger, you win. You don't check that crit trigger, you can't do anything about it. It's all about the trigger checks. Unless your opponent obviously stack, then I have nothing to say about that, because obviously it's a sort. The guy's like too soft for this game. So he's not considered a good player. I mean, if you stack, it's just pretty stupid. So yeah, you stackers that dislike this, I'm so sorry. Please subscribe. Just kidding. Alright. And finally, the last point is get enough sleep. Okay, I don't know if you guys are watching this video because I uploaded late in the night, but cut this video off right now and go to sleep, because sleep is very, very important. It prevents you from getting misplaced during your tournament, which will cost a lot of games if you misplay, I believe. Or you could, I mean, misplays can be saved by triggers, because if you misplay a trigger, could actually save your life because it's double crit. So yeah, but still, getting enough sleep before an actual event, because most of the events are it starts in the morning, so I believe that you should go get some sleep. It's very important. Alright, so these are the 4 very simple points to take note if you want to be the very best and no one ever was. That's pretty lame. So be sure to add me on Facebook and subscribe to my channel. And I see you guys tomorrow in Kara Expo. I'll be there at Saturday and Sunday, so yeah. Saturday there obviously for the Team League. Say hi to Team Ninja Master M if you see me there. And Sunday I'm just gonna go there for casual, because I'm gonna go there and check out wrestling. Yeah, I love wrestling. So yeah, peace out and love you guys.